foot bail, 3 occupants.
Hey, don't you ever grab a cop like that again, bro.
Whether you're a TikTok star or an OnlyFans model, fame doesn't give you a free pass to break the law. But some influencers and internet celebs thought their status made them untouchable, until reality hit hard. When their reckless behavior spiraled out of control, the cops stepped in fast. Want to see how they finally got a dose of real-world consequences? Stick around till the end. This man, Alvarez, thought his TikTok law degree would save him until he learned the hard way that online logic doesn't apply in the real world.
Get in the car now! We're done playing your games, alright? Get in! Stop acting like a baby and get in the car!
It all began on March 1st, 2025, when an officer pulled over a driver for speeding past an emergency vehicle.
Hello, Officer Bagatelle, Police Department. Reason why I stopped you is when I was back on that traffic stop on Plainfield Road, you went past me at 34 miles an hour, speed was 30. You got to slow down when there's a squad car with the red and blue lights on. So improper passing emergency vehicle. Do you have your driver's license and insurance?
Call your superior.
Okay. I need your driver's license and insurance.
You can call him. He can get it.
Okay. It's not an option. I'm not going to call a supervisor.
It is an option because that's my.
Okay. How much alcohol have you drank tonight?
None.
You drink any alcohol? Is there a reason why I get smell on your breath?
That's no.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license and insurance? Okay, I'm going to need your driver's license.
Call your superior.
I don't need to call my superior?
You have to.
I'm giving you a lawful order, okay?
I'm giving you an option.
Right, but I need you to give me your driver's license and insurance.
Call your
So
superior.
why did you say you was pulling them over again?
Because
Improper passing emergency vehicle.
Because of back there on Plainfield Road, right?
Right. So you're
okay.
slurring your speech as well. How much alcohol have you drank?
Call your officer.
On Plainfield Road?
Yes.
Call your superior.
It's right there. I'll take another unit. Subject to refusing the ID. Give me your...
Call your superior.
Do you want me to break your window out? Because you're about to be under arrest for obstructing. You need to get out of the vehicle.
Call your superior.
Get out of the vehicle. Okay, if you don't get out of the vehicle, you're going to place an arrest for obstructing. I told you the reason for the stop, and I'm telling you to get out of the vehicle now.
Call your superior.
All right, go next to the vehicle.
Call your superior.
If you don't exit the vehicle, you're going to place an arrest for obstructing.
Call your superior. That's not obstruction. It's a charge that you're
Obstructing a peace officer, you're not getting out of the car.
That's what you give me a charge. So call your superior. It's just a charge that you're giving me.
That is a misdemeanor offense.
No,
okay?
no. That's something.
So give me your driver's license.
No, call your superior.
Or get out of the vehicle.
You're telling me to call. You telling me
You can either give me your license or get out of the vehicle.
I'm putting it to you.
Okay.
Call your superior.
There's no requirement for me to call a superior.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Under what?
Because I'm asking you to.
That's not a law. Okay.
No, what you're saying is not a law.
Okay. Give me your license. You're gonna be placed in arrest.
Hey, place under arrest.
Just give me a license. It's fine.
Call your superior. Call your superior.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Call your superior.
Exit the vehicle.
No, call your superior.
All right. If you don't exit the vehicle, you're gonna be placed in arrest for obstructing.
It's not obstructing. Obstructing what?
A peace officer.
No. Call your superior. Because it's just a charge. A charge can be in court of law. Call your superior.
And I'm investigating a DUI, so you need to get out of the vehicle.
No, you're not investigating no DUI.
I don't know how you think you're going to tell me what I am and I'm not doing, okay?
Because it's not.
So you need to exit the
proven.
vehicle.
It's proven under court of law. You have to prove that I got a DUI. You have to prove
Right,
it.
but I'm investigating it, and you are detained right now. All right, exit the vehicle, you're going to be placed in arrest.
I'm not doing none of that.
All right, you're under arrest for obstructing a peace officer.
Nope,
you're under arrest for obstructing a peace officer. I told you to get out of the car.
Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing.
Get out of the car.
Don't touch nothing.
Get out of the car. You're under arrest. You are under arrest. Get out of the car.
As you can see, Albert's rebellious attitude made things even more tense, leaving the cops no choice but to act in order to regain control.
Get out of the car, you're under arrest. Get out of the car, you're under arrest. Get out of the car, you're under arrest. Get out. Get out of the car, you're under arrest. Get out. Get out of the car, you're under arrest. You're under arrest for obstructing. Get out of the car.
No, we're not paying that.
Why are you going?
Get out of the car, you're under arrest. Get out of the car. Get out of the car, you're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back, you're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back, you're under arrest.
What? Put your hands.
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. You got the cuffs? I got the cuffs right here.
Put your hand behind your back.
Tell you able to get cuffs over here? We got his hands behind his back.
Deputy is 20 years. This is back to the 2700 block of Mile Road. This is Glory Lane blocking.
Get your hand behind your back.
Let's go. All right, separate your feet.
I'm not going.
Separate your feet. Sorry there. We got one for resisting and obstructing.
No,
Stop it.
Fuck off. Separate your feet.
Separate your feet. No, separate your feet.
30, let's go.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself, man. This is a charge. Watch yourself. Watch both of yourselves.
Very
This is a charge. This is a charge. That's it. What you get your food.
Where's that for?
All right, cool.
Can you check it by his legs?
At that point, the cops assumed Alverdes would comply with them, but what happened next was nothing short of unbelievable.
What we doing?
You're under arrest.
For what?
For obstructing a peace officer.
that,
All right, back
man.
up. Can open the back door.
I will get
Get in the car now! We're done playing your games, all right? Get in. Stop acting like a baby and get in the car.
I will get
Get in the car now.
Get in. I'm finna.
Get in the car now! We're done playing your games. Get in. You're acting like a f***ing child. Put your feet in. There we go. That's how we have to act to get you to comply? Is that how we have to act? You're acting like a kid. Act like an adult.
I will get
Get in the car now. We're done playing your games, all right? Get in. Stop acting like a baby and get in the car.
I will
Get in the car now.
Get in. I'm finna.
Get in the car now. We're done playing your games. Get in. You're acting like a fucking child. Put your feet in. There we go. That's how we have to act to get you to comply? Is that how we have to act? You're acting like a kid. Act like an adult.
For what? This is a charge. Can't prove it. Prove it.
All right, thanks. All right, you're also in custody for DUI, right?
Oh no! How? You have to prove that. Out of here. What the ever?
Car's being towed.
What the? No, you have to prove that.
Okay, well,
Face- That's cool. I need to see the ticket. Charge all that dumb shit. There's none of that. No DUI, no breathalyzer, no none of that. You got me f***ed up, dude.
okay.
So if you gonna lie in court, we'll get it resolved. We'll get resolved. All that shit. That's what we get. That's what we play for lawyers. You want to be the prosecutor and the police? Call your superior. I need a superior officer before I leave.
Okay,
that's what
not
I
what we're-
requested.
He thinks that if he
I'm
thinks
requesting
we're
a superior or officer before I leave. I need a superior officer before I leave.
If you want to go to jail with me.
I need a superior officer before I leave.
Sorry about that. Looks like we have a
You can charge me with everything. I need a superior officer. So, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's your question?
What you doing?
Car's being towed, so I don't know what
For tow for what?
for DUI.
What DUI? How can you prove that?
That's for court.
Hey, man, no, that's for you to get out of here, man. You goofy as hell. So who got a DUI? Me?
Who, what?
That's what you charged me for?
You're slurring so bad.
No, I'm actually, but how can you prove that?
You are under arrest for DUI.
No, hold on. So I'm under arrest for some obstruction. That now DUI? Man, stop playing.
DUI resisting obstruction.
Man, look here, we'll fight the charges.
That'd be 3 counts of each.
We'll fight the charges, man. No worries.
3 officers.
No worries, man. I'm asking a question. I'm not fighting. I just asked you a question. Excuse me. Where's my wallet?
Where's your wallet?
Yes.
I have no idea where your wallet's at.
Really? You took it out of my pocket.
Probably in your car.
Out of here, man.
Either that or it's in your pocket.
No, what the ever do? You gotta prove this anyway. Out of here. Take me to jail.
Okay, that's where we're going.
Goofy. So, you got my ID, right? My driver's license?
Driver's license.
You got my driver's license, correct?
Correct.
Cool. You got my insurance too, correct?
I didn't have your insurance, no.
You didn't have my insurance? The insurance was on the vehicle, correct?
You were slurring once again.
The insurance are on the vehicle, correct? You got the insurance card, correct? Huh?
It's in the car.
So, okay. Understood. Just making sure. How can you tow a vehicle?
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
I asked you, how could you tow a vehicle?
Because you're under arrest for DUI.
I'm not, but I was under arrest for obstruction first. Now it's
right?
DUI?
You're also under arrest for DUI.
How so, sir?
Go to court.
Yeah, that part. Take me out.
Alvertese was charged with resisting and DUI. This OnlyFans model, Liz Mary, thought a few drinks and a late-night drive were no big deal, but a DUI stop turned her world upside down.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. Go ahead and get your money.
You have a cell phone? Shall I bring it
And your money is this and that and that and this. All right.
We'll have a female unit come
All
out
right,
and
please
have a look
get
at your
a female
pockets.
unit. Thank you very much. Until then, go ahead and get your money.
On June 22, 2022, Tampa police spotted a speeding car, and the driver crashed into a construction arrow board.
What's going on?
My whole...
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from home. I'm in an emotional state at this point.
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from home, and I just want to, like...
What's going on?
And I don't want to hurt nobody, but I just... and
Have you been drinking tonight?
I just want to...
Have you been drinking tonight, ma'am?
I just want to... All I want...
Okay, everybody gets in accidents, okay? So relax.
And you're going to arrest me. I just want to...
Drinking tonight?
I just want to die.
Your name?
I just want to die. Liz Mary Vasquez. My dad is a CO. I understand. I just want to...
What caused this evening?
I don't know what else to tell you, officer.
Okay. You were coming southbound on McKinley.
I know, and I
What
was
happened?
coming from home, and I just...
Yeah, just letting you know I had a.
I was going to my dad's, and I just... At this point, I just want to...
I'm trying to find out what happened.
Sir,
Okay.
I'm telling you. I understand. Just understand me, sir, please.
I
Just
have to ask you some
understand me.
questions,
I'm telling
okay?
you all the answers I have.
No, you just keep repeating yourself. I'm doing my 74, and then I hear
Do
this
what you
crash.
have to do.
She wipes out that traffic sign. Then she goes down to Providence South, turns around, comes up.
I'm
She
not
goes through the
gonna
center
argue.
median,
I'm not arguing
doing all
with
this
y'all.
stuff.
I
Her
understand
hood is
everything
up.
that I've
She can't
done
see.
and I deserve.
And this is finally where she
You
stops.
deserve it.
Have you been drinking tonight?
I just
Yeah, let's
to
do
die.
that.
The cops questioned Liz Mary about what led to the crash, but her explanation was not enough to make the situation go away.
Liz Mary. You able to stand up and talk to me?
Just so you know, what the officer told me was that another officer was on this road. he observed this car crash into some sort of device down there in the roadway, which is an arrow board or something like that. And then you then made a U-turn and came up here, and your car appears to have come to rest here. And I see that your car is at rest on this raised median portion here. I'm here conducting a criminal DUI investigation. Okay, my job is to determine if alcohol and or drugs are a factor in the crash. And that's what I'm here to look at. So what's going on with you?
Not prescribed.
Okay, well, what kind of medications or pills do you take that are not prescribed?
I mean, I don't take any, but not prescribed is what I'm saying. Like, so at this point, I'm going through things that
You feel like
are
perhaps...
not prescribed, but...
How did this occur? Can you tell me how it was that... What happened down there and what happened here?
Just, I didn't see the turning thing, because it's 2 lanes, so I didn't see that it was turning into 1 lane, that it said it was turning into 1 lane, and that it would be basically, if I didn't turn into this lane, that I would be hitting something, you know, so.
So what happened after you hit the...
I just turned around and tried to see what was going on.
What happened to you is what got you down here?
The grace of God.
Grace of God?
Yeah. Nothing. It means nothing because I can be completely sober and not, like, my legs don't mean anything. My stability is off. Period. I can be stone cold sober and my stability
it may not mean anything.
Is be off because I know that how it goes is like.
It may not mean anything.
I have to be stable. I have to be doing this, and I have to know my whole nose.
Focus right here. Focus on me for a moment. Stop talking.
I'm not gonna help you get a case. Is what I'm saying. And like,
stop talking.
And me doing it has been used against me in court. As I said, I don't trust that y'all are able to give me anything.
I want you to hear my question.
As I said, and I'm giving it on your
focus on me. You're
video recording.
Focus on me. You're overcomplicating.
I am not
you
able
are overcomplicating this. For a moment.
Wish
Stop.
that
any. Do you know what that means? Sometimes in life, we're digging a big hole in front of us. Stop.
I'm trying not to, but like I said, I'm just trying to give.
Just stop for a moment. Can I do that?
You've already done that and have not.
I want to hold up a red light.
Y'all shone that in my eyes when I first started.
I have not shown you this at all since I've been here. Are you willing to do this particular exercise?
Not since we first started, but if he says he had his camera on from when you first pulled me over.
I don't have that. Due to Liz Mary's peculiar condition, the cops asked her to perform some exercises. But just as she was about to start, she acted clueless.
Okay, so does that not make it you shining it in my eyes?
Helping you find your registration.
That's not what that is.
Okay.
Are you willing to look at my red light and follow some instructions? Yes or no?
Go ahead and shine your light, sir, because you're obviously telling me if I don't, I'm incriminating myself.
I've said no such thing.
It's to actually have you had, and that's what I want both of the...
I said the refusal...
Both of the recordings to understand that this officer and this officer has both told me that if I do not, I am incriminating myself.
Goodness gracious. Anyway, look here at the red light. Look here at the red light. Follow with just your eyes, please. So look here at the red light. Please follow with just your eyes and keep your head still.
Thank you for letting me know.
So you're looking at me. Keep your eyes on the red light.
I'm keeping my head straight. My peripheral at the red light.
Peripheral vision doesn't work.
I'm confused what you're asking me to do then, sir. You're asking me to look straight at you. Don't take your recording off if you're asking me to look straight at you.
I'm gonna give
you know what a peripheral is?
Stop talking so you can hear the instructions. Keep your head pointed at me like you were earlier. Track the red light with just your...
With my peripheral.
You need to stop talking so you can hear the instructions. Keep your head pointed at me. Follow the red light with just your eyes, no periphery. Okay? What happens is your eyeballs actually track this. Even though you could see it off in your periphery, I don't want you to do that. I want you to keep your eyes on it.
To look straight at you.
And follow this with your eyes, okay? So your head will be pointing at me and your eyeballs will actually come out here as I move it, okay?
See, this
move
is
your
what I
eyeballs.
mean by y'all don't give direct instructions. I don't
Well,
care
here's the thing.
how
Here's the
sober
thing.
someone is.
You were doing it
You're
earlier.
not giving someone
You're not hearing
direct
me. You were doing it earlier.
instructions. You're saying, look at me, but don't look at the rest of us.
You're not hearing
I'm
anything.
looking at you as soon as you say that,
You
but
were doing
not
it
giving
earlier. And then you stopped doing it.
exactly what I said.
So
Because
I
you
know
were
you can do
telling me to look at you and not give you direct your peripheral vision. I have a bad knee.
Okay, what's wrong with your knee?
My knee is bad. It comes off when it shouldn't.
Is it
Here.
from an injury or?
My mother had a bad knee when she grew up. We all have bad gait.
So you inherited the bad
Yes.
knee? Okay. And
Unfortunately,
in what ways,
I don't have
in what
insurance,
ways-
health insurance
in what
to
ways
help
does
me.
it affect you?
Like I said, sometimes I come off of my leg when I don't mean to. So sometimes I jerk spasm.
So
Like-
if I were to ask you to walk in a straight line and follow instructions, is that an exercise? Here's
No.
the question. Here. If I were to ask you to walk in a straight line and follow some instructions, could you do that exercise fairly? Yes or no?
No, sir, not if it meant like walking a straight line without, like I said, telling you when my knee is spasming.
Okay. What's going to happen is you're going to make fingertips just like this. Bring them out to your side just like this. Okay. Which one is your left? Okay. So what's going to happen is when I say left, what I want you to do is point forward, touch the tip of your nose with your index finger, point forward again, and return to the starting position. That's your right. Do the same thing with your right. Okay. While you're doing this, I want you to have your head tilted back and your eyes closed just like this. And you're going to hear me call out left, right, left, how I want you to touch your nose. Do you understand what I'm asking you to do?
I understand, but I don't feel like it's appropriate or fair, but you're saying this is what it is.
But you understand what I'm asking you to do?
I understand.
Okay. So go ahead and tilt your head back, close your eyes. Okay. And we'll start with left.
Left, right.
Right. Left. Right. Right again.
As the cops moved to the next exercise, Liz Mary tossed out more excuses, but nothing could hide the truth of her condition.
Back down here. So I'm going to substitute another exercise. Okay. What's your highest grade of education going to be?
10.
If I were to ask you
No.
to. Really? Okay. If I were to ask.
I'm Spanish, so it could be A, B, I, B, D, K, B, I, B.
So
You
if I
get
were
what
to,
I mean?
So if,
English?
yes.
Yeah. Possibly.
What would prevent you from being able to do that?
Like I said, my intellect. So it's like.
In what way would your intellect
Like,
stop you from being able to? Are you telling me that?
I hear one, dos or deuce or tres or trace, and
So
I
is
hear
English
it
a second language for you? Is that what you're telling me?
as 3, and I hear something
Is
else.
Spanish
and
your primary language?
No, but it definitely is a very close second language, if that makes sense.
So you grew
like,
up speaking primarily English, but also Spanish.
yes, my dad is primary.
But what you're telling
and
me
my
though is
mother
that
is
the
primary
reason,
Spanish.
So what you're telling me though is that the reason that you can't do the alphabet or
I'm
the
saying that
counting
it
is because
might be a problem and might not be conducive to this investigation is that I am able to speak both languages.
bilingual,
so
and you think that might confuse
say,
you.
Yeah, if you say anything that has anything similar or
But I
does
wouldn't be
not,
saying anything. I'd be
okay,
asking
but
you
I
to
don't
say
know
it.
how you say it. You know, you're. Did you not just tell me you would be saying it?
No. So what's going to happen is I want you to tilt your head back and close your eyes. Go ahead and do that. I want you to maintain that position, okay? I I want you to count backwards. I want you to start at 100, and I want you to stop at 75. Do you understand what I want you to do? Okay, you can go ahead and begin.
100, 99, 98, 97, 95, 96, 95, 100, 199, 198, 197, 195, 196, 194, 193, 190, 189, 188, 187, 186, 185, 184, 183, 182.
Stand here where you're at. Bring your hands here behind you for me. And stand there. There you go.
Like I said, I knew.
So
I
let me
don't
ask
know
you this
why you
question.
didn't do this before, but you
So
were.
won't tell us if you have any weapons or
But your
drugs on
money. You don't care about nothing but your money. So go ahead and get your money. Go ahead and get your money. Go ahead and get your money. Go ahead and get your money.
Do you
Go
have
ahead
any
and get your money.
cash you
Go
want
ahead
us
and
to
get
bring
your
with you?
money. Go ahead and get your money.
While the cops took Liz Mary into custody, she reacted in a way that turned a tense moment into an even bigger mess for herself.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. Go ahead and get your money.
You have a cell phone, shall I bring with
And your money is this and that and that and this. All
you? We'll
right.
have a female unit come
All
out
right,
and
please
have a look
get
at
a
your
female
pockets.
unit.
And,
Thank you very much. Until
for
then, go ahead and get your money.
Yeah. Liz Mary, I think is how you say her name. Liz Mary is less than pleased.
Well, Liz Mary should have probably thought better about her life choices.
Agreed. Agreed.
Is that her flip-flop?
No, that's a part of the. She apparently hit some sort of road sign down there, or road, one of those. Some
Yeah,
crash.
I was like, I couldn't tell. I was like, are you? And then I pulled it. I was like, oh, let's see if she's with you for sure.
Liz Mary's having. So, we'll see how. Be careful. Liz Mary's not nice.
Yeah, she doesn't sound good.
Stand up.
Liz Mary, stand up. What are you doing? Stop acting like a child. Come on, figure it out.
I've already told you that I would love to die, and I'm.
Okay, well, we're not doing that. Which you can figure out once you get to jail if you stop acting like a child.
I'm definitely not. All right, then what are you doing right now?
I told you she's
Please,
searching your pockets,
I definitely would
This
like
is
to
for your
have this
safety.
on evidence.
Those can go in our car. You gonna need those?
You're right.
Well, why did she head down there?
Smack the airboard or something.
Yeah.
For them to put me on the right side of the traffic lane, which at first they told me was not busy or was not convenient for them to put me on. Then after they checked me, now it's convenient to put me on. All right, I just want y'all to know for when I'm in jail or when I done been put at your feet. What is that? I was not convenient enough to put on the right side of the cop car because it was inconvenient for them for traffic laws.
Liz Mary was charged with driving under the influence, resisting arrest, and reckless driving. Meet the man who became Captain Jack Sparrow, a notorious pirate whose wild adventure turns dark when he's caught for drunk boating.
Yes or no? Okay, go ahead and stand up for me. There we go.
All we're trying to do is make sure that you're safe to operate the vessel. That's all we're trying to do, okay? So if you go through the test and you pass the test, that's it.
In 2024, Hillsborough County Police spotted a man dressed as a captain operating a vessel. Officers initiated a traffic stop, boarding the pirate ship for a safety inspection.
How you doing, Captain? Boat's in neutral? Boat's in neutral? All right, we'll get tied off. We'll do a quick safety inspection, okay? Okay?
Sounds good.
You guys having a good day?
Yeah, how you doing?
Awesome. I don't see anybody sunburned. That's good. Maybe you a little bit.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Here.
Oh, they're checking out.
All right, Captain, I'm going to see registration, life jacket, everyone on board, and a fire extinguisher, okay? Let's let Captain get to it.
Over there.
No. Hey, guys.
Just let the captain do everything for us. We make sure it's safe. Okay. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Sorry, I thought I could give directions. Hey, I've never been that cold before, but my brother-in-law is copping a rope order on North Beach. He does boat patrol.
Nice.
Captain Roper.
I'm not from this area, so I'm just.
Oh, I was trying to throw names or whatever.
I don't work this county, but we're here because Gasparilla, just like you guys.
Yeah. I was trying to tell my brother-in-law does boat patrol.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta get under this hatch to get the other information on it. Well, there's one fire extinguisher, and I got another fire extinguisher back there. I keep one in the bow because normally the fires start back there.
I'm gonna want to see it. I got it. There's a gauge on there.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, don't let it go off.
If I ever got pulled over in water, I was like hoping it's like name dropped.
He's good.
Trying to get my registration out of here. My registration is back there.
Okay.
I thought it was in that, but it's not.
Maybe.
The cops noticed the captain's unsteady movements, raising doubts. They asked him to take some tests, but it was uncertain if he would agree.
Normally I keep this in my box. There's my registration, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to be enough to cover.
You have a horn on your boat too? Sound producing device?
I have a horn and a whistle. You got this side? I don't think you're allowed to help me, buddy. All right, I'm just asking you a question. There's one on
I want to watch.
thing right here.
Cool.
That's my disconnect, which I always wear that. I fell off the boat one time on a lake.
Hey, can you mind stepping over here for me?
And I got another whistle up there, and then I got my horn there.
Cool. Can you step over here for me?
Sorry, brother.
I just want to make sure you're getting home safe, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You mind hopping on our boat for a minute? Just perform some tasks to make sure you're good to get home safe.
I don't want to.
You don't want to?
I just want to get home safe. I can see where that's going.
I want you to go home safe too. You can't come over and do some tasks for us? I just want to make sure you're getting home safe.
Or?
I'm asking you.
No, I would say no.
Well, he can ask, or he can answer for himself.
I don't.
But based off of what I'm seeing right now, I'm seeing some signs of impairment, okay? But if we do some tasks, it can further, disseminate how my beliefs right now, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna think no. We did a safety check. I'm okay. We're off. I understand. I'm going to jail, ain't I?
I don't know. Did you?
If you
If
look,
I say
listen.
no, then you go to jail.
If you take
That's
the task,
pretty much how it is. If you take the test and it adds validation to what you're trying to do.
if you're not impaired, then there should be a problem, right? So you should be able to take the task.
Safety check, and we did a fire extinguisher check, and we did
But
all these
we
other
didn't-
checks, and I've not been impaired. I'm not stumbling around. I'm talking, and I'm good. I'm fine. We don't need to take it to
double
the next
refusal,
level.
so.
I'll go home right now. I will pack
Huh?
it in and take it home right now. We don't need to go to the next level, guys. I promise. I'm from Tampa. I've been born and raised here. I've been coming down here my whole life.
So it's your call.
I will
Your stop.
disappear, and you guys can have a great night. You won't see me again.
I mean,
Based off of what I see right now, I see impairment, okay? But look, if you do the tasks, it's to work in your favor, right?
No, they don't work in your favor.
Okay, well then if you don't think so, either way, you're gonna have to come on the boat.
at this point, we won't take the towels. We'll just take you.
That's what I said a minute ago. We're just going.
Or you can take the task and you pass them and you go home on your boat.
Can I ask what the task
It's for him.
But yeah, so it's SFSTs to see if he's impaired or not.
I was just trying to tell you guys, my brother-in-law is on North Beach, and we don't want to get any token. There's nothing going on with the vehicle. We're doing all right. We're almost like we're to the next.
Despite the captain's condition, the cops gave him a chance, but his cold response made it clear he had already accepted the situation.
I gotcha. Hey, grab one of those life jackets. Since you're gonna come on our boat, we're wearing life jackets too. Grab one and put it on, please. Like I said, I see signs of impairment, and I gave him the option to do tasks, and if he doesn't want to do it, yes, he's stumbling, his eyes are red and glossy. That's fine. You know what? Then you can prove me wrong. You can prove me wrong.
Before you guys pulled us over, was there anything that made it seem like we're unable of driving?
Alright, go. He's got a knife in his pocket.
Hey, Cap.
Take your knife off and set it down.
Yeah.
Get it out of your pocket. Sorry. Anything else in your pocket that's gonna pinch or soak, poke, or stick anybody?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have a wallet or a driver's license with you?
No, sir.
You have a wallet or anything?
No, sir.
Okay. You have a phone you want to take with you?
No, sir.
Okay. Come on, have you step up front. Step up front for me up there. Okay, step you guys right now.
Alright, go ahead. You don't want to do the tasks? I'll give you one more option. Do you want to take the task or not?
Darling, you're going to take me to jail no matter what. At this point, you already know that you're taking me to jail.
I'm giving you the option, right? Because I'm allowed.
Prove.
Yes or no? Okay, go ahead and stand up for me. There we go.
All we're trying to do is make sure that you're safe to operate the vessel. That's all we're trying to do, okay? So if you go through the task and you pass the task, that's it.
No, if I go through the test and I failed it, that's the whole point of the test.
Go ahead and sit right here for me.
We went through.
Hey, sir, sit right here.
I'm sorry, I was talking to him. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Panther 78, we're good.
We went through the task of the safety check, and I proved all of that, and you still went further.
Gloves. Gloves. Thanks.
Take me, and that's that.
Okay.
Panther 783, go ahead.
I do have to search you. Is there anything on you that's gonna put me, stick me, or hurt me? Nothing. No knives.
I've got necklaces underneath mine.
Okay. Anything I'm gonna find that I'm not gonna like? I ask everybody this, and I get the same response every time. Nothing?
No, ma'am.
Alright, go and stand up for me again.
It's not.
There's nothing under here?
You can take it off if you want, yes.
I don't really want to.
Nothing under there but a...
You didn't shove anything down here?
You want to take it off?
Nope. That's what I'm asking you, man. I'm just asking you. I'm trying to be nice. Okay, go and sit down.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to be nice to you.
Okay.
I'll be playing with you the whole way.
Okay.
Tickles. Am I allowed to have my vape pen?
No. Is it on you?
No, the answer to that
Well, you
question-
have. I didn't check on your life jacket.
No, it would be in my pocket if it was on me.
Okay, we're gonna ask you some questions, and then we can get you past that. Okay.
Afterward, the cops proceeded with the next steps according to the law, while he appeared confused to find himself in such a situation.
Well, good, take good care of you. We're gonna go right in this building here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So watch your step on that curb, please. There you go.
You know Debbie Carter?
Nope, I don't know Debbie Carter.
Terry? There you go, guys.
All right, we're gonna set you up at this table over here where the water ball's at.
Looks like we set up a... How you doing, man?
We did this to make it more comfortable for you. Have a seat right there for me if you don't mind.
Looks like you guys put work into this.
We try, you know.
Y'all were
Try to make it nice for you guys.
expecting company, weren't you?
Go ahead, have a seat. I got your chair. All right. Can't take it off, but we can double them up if you want. Do you have an extra set or no?
Double them up?
So it'll stretch your arms out so it won't hurt your back so much.
Oh, I thought you meant like put two of them.
No, man. We tried. Is that what you need? So you want that? Stand up for me.
I mean, I'm in a room full of cops, man.
What I tell you? What I tell you on the way up here?
Yes, sir.
Hang tight for a second. Get that hand right there, okay?
Yes, sir. I won't move it.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. You gotta have a seat right there for me.
No,
All right.
I didn't. Because I put the life jacket on.
You mind if I take this life jacket off? It's very hot.
Stand back up again. I'll tell you what, you look the part today, man. I'll give you that. You definitely look the part. I like the necklace too.
Thank you so much.
Are you sitting there?
I did all of the things. I even dyed this. You wouldn't know.
Did you?
Look over here. That's
That's good.
I dyed it.
All right,
I
let's take this
fucking.
off.
Yeah.
That's it. You did the part, man. You
all
did it up
the
today.
things.
I just gotta hang on to him, this.
Yes, sir.
Nothing
Yes,
against
sir.
you, just so I can get myself in trouble.
I just don't want her to jump on.
She, look, yeah. She's ready to pounce over there? She's good. She's
Do something wrong.
Huh? No, she's good. You're good for her.
Did he commandeer a boat?
Not yet. He was thinking about it.
Something that cool.
He was thinking about it. I have
No,
something.
I was just cruising in the river.
The man was charged for boating under the influence. Next up, this woman who thought she could surprise the police with her bold action until they gave her a reality check she won't forget.
Let's go. Man! Oh, mount! No, let her go, honey. Let's go. Man! Oh.
On March 7th, 2024, police responded to a call about a reckless driver swerving on the highway. But what was even more shocking there was a child in the car.
$17.94 radio for Trevor Stubb.
How you doing? Okay. How much you have to drink tonight? Okay, and I could smell the alcohol coming from the car, and you have a kid two kids in the back seat. Okay, well that's what the dash cam will show. Do you have a valid license on you? Okay, can I have it? Is there a gun in the car or no? Okay.
I have a gun license.
I saw that, that's why I asked.
Right. I have a gun license.
Okay.
And I have my 2 children that I'm trying to get home. Whatever you want to do, I'm trying to get home.
Okay. Why don't you step out of the car for me?
Despite the clear evidence, the woman's sudden reaction made an already tense situation even worse, and worst of all, it all unfolded in front of the child.
Tom Union, 721-830.
And as an officer,
Excuse me?
I said as an officer,
Yeah.
how much do I have to drink tonight?
That's correct, because I could smell it coming from right here. Okay, but when I smell it, as soon as you roll down the window, that's absolutely how I'm gonna approach it. Because you almost hit 3 cars.
I ain't almost hit 3 cars. And
Okay,
I
the
know that-
last one you just almost hit.
That's what you gonna believe in your head.
I don't have to believe it, ma'am. It's all on camera.
So what you want me to do?
I'm holding you up because you're getting out of the car.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You absolutely are.
I would drive home.
You're not gonna drive home. That's just the thing. You're not driving. She has 2 kids in the back seat and she needs to get out.
The police officer just unlocked my car door, and I got both of them. No, mine. Both of mine. These officers are harassing me. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't refuse anything.
You guys have a previous hand title, okay? Hold on 1 second. You could call your grandma. It's okay, bud. You could.
Don't touch me. You're my mom.
But here's the thing,
Exactly. But I
she
didn't
was
do
drinking
anything
and
wrong, so
driving,
you don't have to use
and she
it.
almost hit a lot of cars. Okay? She's gonna be okay.
Kids are
She's gonna be
crying.
okay. Do you have your grandma's number?
This
Let me
lady
go help her, okay?
literally grabbing my said that he pulled me over, and this lady just took my keys without no proposition, no correct proposition. Mom, man, mom. No, let her go, honey. Let's go. Man, mom. Mom, they're harassing me. No.
Can I get my mom phone? Just give me my mom's phone.
Here, Raya. No. Here, Raya. I need my phone.
You wouldn't believe what the woman did next, making it clear that her storm wasn't over yet.
Man, get the
I need a fentanyl unit status check.
My mom's phone.
We need help.
Show them what they're doing to me. Record.
Hey, hon.
Record what they're doing to me. So that this can go to court. Don't touch me. Sit up. Hey, Raya. Raya, get my purse. Man, don't touch me. You're not about to do this. Why my kids right there?
She's going down the county.
No, the I'm not. I'm not getting in there without my mother coming. Raya! I'm not going without my kids. Them my babies.
Fentanyl unit status check.
What's wrong? Raya! Record it.
We have EMS coming for you, okay? Are you alright?
No, my wrists are bleeding.
Okay, and I got EMS coming for you.
Please, if y'all can just loosen them a little
Okay,
bit.
no, I got you. I will.
My wrists are bleeding.
You're not gonna give me trouble, right?
I promise on my
Okay.
grandfather.
So you got blood all over you, okay?
Because they harassed me without probable cause. Can I call my mom?
We called her.
No, y'all didn't.
Ma'am. You said you're gonna be cooperative, okay?
I will.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Watch your foot.
Wait.
Ma'am. So we're gonna get checked out by an ambulance, okay?
My hand is burning.
I understand. So
It's
we're gonna get checked out by EMS, okay?
It's burning.
Go ahead, let's stand up.
Y'all bust my mouth and everything. I'm filing a lawsuit against y'all.
That's fine.
I
You
am.
hit my boss in the face.
I don't care. I'm fighting it.
The woman was charged with assaulting an officer, resisting arrest, receiving stolen property, conspiracy, operating a vehicle while under the influence, and endangering the lives of children. Now this rich family tried to cover up their entitled teen's DUI hit and run, but the cops weren't as easy to fool as they expected.
Go ahead, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your palms together, it's more comfortable that way. Palms together like you're praying. Behind your back. Okay, right now you're being detained for leaving the scene of a motor vehicle accident, okay?
On May 11th, 2024, officers responded to a hit and run involving a red Lexus. While they were gathering the victim's details, the Lexus unexpectedly drove right past the scene.
Whoa, there's pieces right there.
816, my driver just drove past me.
It's going to be an older white male.
Affirmative. He's got a flat and heavy front end damage.
Yep, I just had a question. Alright, so your vehicle that you own was involved in a crash, alright, and ultimately...
Wait, my vehicle was involved in a crash?
I'm gonna explain.
Yeah.
So, you own a Lexus, right? Red SUV.
Okay. My wife does.
Your wife does. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, you're identified as the driver involved in the crash.
Who is?
You are.
Why am I involved in the crash?
You have been identified, but between witnesses and an officer, as we've been trying to locate you passed him, you turned on his lights to turn around, and then you turned off a side street. Ultimately, what I'm getting at, let me finish.
Yeah.
We'd prefer to resolve this. The vehicle struck another vehicle at the lowest level. There's no reason for it to be any more significant.
Yeah.
So that's the goal.
If one of our cars struck another vehicle, we'll pay for whatever we got to pay for.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah. But I was not driving that vehicle.
Okay. Well, we'll go over everything here in a few minutes.
There you go.
So where did you just walk from?
I do a big loop from all the way down your left.
Okay.
Yeah. But look, if our car is involved in something, we'll take care of it.
Who would have been driving it?
My wife.
Your wife? Yeah. Okay. Do you have her phone number? I can call her? Or the vehicle's nearby?
Hey,
but
I'm here with an
someone can check the area. He's just walking fast-paced down the street when I made contact.
Oh, yeah. And I told him that you were obviously out driving your Lexus, and he wants to talk to you.
No, I just wanted her phone number, but yeah, I'll talk to her.
614.
Okay. Hey, Kelly, it's Officer Vogt here with the Upper Arlington Police Department.
Yeah.
So I just stopped out with Edwin here. We're at Woodstock and Ramsgate. You can just hang out right there for me, sir. There was a report of a crash where a vehicle struck another vehicle and then, left the area. It doesn't seem like anyone's injured at the time or anything like that, but we've been looking for the vehicle. And as I've been circulating the area, this is where I made contact with Edwin. And he's been identified as the individual in the other vehicle. And so...
Yeah, my husband.
So at this point, we're trying to locate the vehicle, but that's why I'm out with him. So just so you have an idea, are you home currently?
I am on my way home.
No problem. Okay. In what vehicle do you operate?
Well, usually I drive the Lexus.
Okay.
After speaking with Edwin's wife, who tried to downplay the situation, the cops inquired further, sensing there was more to the story.
And so would you be the one to have the insurance for that?
Yes.
Could you by chance maybe send it to him so that way we can document it?
Yeah.
For the other party? And no immediate rush. I mean, take your time. We're still in the beginning phase of just trying to square this all away. So
I'll look for that and send it to him.
Okay, thank you. And if we need anything further, I'll be in touch with you.
Great.
Okay, thank you. How far
you said our car was in an accident. Yeah. Let's pay for everything. Take care of it.
Well, then the next step is to determine, and make sure we have the driver as well. Because the last thing we want to charge someone with is additional charges for, lying and things like that. Where did you just walk from?
Well, officer, look, if you're telling me that there's a charge, then obviously it sounds like any robbery. So that's probably the way we should go. What is...
But I thought you weren't driving, so then at what point?
But you're obviously saying people identified me, which is impossible because I wasn't driving and it's dark out, so I don't know how...
Well, can we locate the vehicle? Can we do that? Where would we be able to find it?
I have no idea.
Well, it sounds like your wife is already on the home and she's not driving the Lexus, so it wasn't her. So then where would the vehicle be?
We need to find the vehicle. But
so then how do we find it if she's not driving it? You're pulling my leg over.
I am not pulling your leg. I want to take care of any cost. You're telling me there's charges coming, though, and if there's charges coming, then I should probably have a lawyer.
He may be covering for somebody else.
You're clear. I have a vehicle here pulling in.
Copy. There's 3 white males wearing white and blue shirts. That might be them.
You're clear. I have a female and a younger male. Hello, ma'am. How's it going?
Good. I'm just getting my insurance card.
Okay, I'm Officer Johnston, Upper Arlington Police Department. Are you aware of what's going on tonight?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Do you know who was driving that car during the accident?
I do not.
It's pretty convenient.
Let me get my insurance card.
No weapons or anything inside the house?
No.
Okay. It's a pretty serious matter, okay?
Yeah.
They hit another car.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were going to call and get the insurance
But
information.
whoever was driving didn't, and they took
Right.
off. That's an arrestable offense. Number one, right there.
Well, no.
Number two, if they've been drinking, that's also an arrestable offense. And I feel like we're already out with your husband.
Right.
He's being very uncooperative with us. You're coming off as you're. Listen, you're coming off as you're going to be uncooperative. So obviously, you guys are covering for someone here. Am I wrong?
I'm just wanting to get my insurance information.
Am I wrong?
We were going to get the insurance information and put it on the
Okay.
car. That's all.
You're-
I mean, we're just trying to get the information for you.
But you know who was driving. You're covering for probably him. 816 was.
He was driving.
I need him to come out here right now. The mom has the driver at the residence. He is inside at this time. I need him out here right now.
Copy with C-24.
I don't know. He walked past me and went inside. Mom just came off the info that he was driving.
Right now, you're just going to be detained.
Well, I don't know. Okay.
Right now, you're going to be detained. We're going to take you back to the initial scene of the crash. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
So it sounds like, was your son your son was driving the vehicle? We just confirmed that. Okay. She's with him right now. So why don't you let them handle that? We have an officer at your residence right now. So the good news is maybe I can help you find this car and get home.
Hey, I'm being detained, and I guess an officer's coming over.
At this point, let's locate your car. Can we do that? All right, I'm going to give you your ID back.
As the cops figured out who was driving, they acted, while the mother couldn't hide her concern for what would happen next.
Maybe we... Is that where you're in the area to try to find it? It's okay if you are. At that point,
maybe.
Weird. Okay. Maybe I'll take it. Let's try to... But you don't know where it is?
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
How's it going? Come here. Go ahead, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your palms together. It's more comfortable that way. Palms together like you're praying. Behind your back. Okay, right now you're being detained for leaving the scene of a motor vehicle accident, okay? And that's being under investigation for a possible OVI as well. Okay?
But we were going to get the insurance information and put it in the car. There was no...
You're going to continue to circulate
He left the scene of the accident.
locate that vehicle.
There's no...
He was scared, so he called us.
Okay, well, he can stay there. Come this way. I'm going to read you your rights, okay? Stand right here for me.
I'm in route 2.
814, I'll have one detained.
That 11, I gave
With that
you
being
is on
said, are you
board,
willing to answer some
and
questions
I'll be
for me?
out with vehicle.
Can I speak to my lawyer? How does this work?
Yeah, if mom wants to call him, that's fine. You're detained right now, so... Here, how old are you?
18.
Okay, so you can make your own decisions, or you can ask mom. Are you willing to talk to me? You're an adult.
I would like a lawyer.
Okay, that's fine. All right, go ahead, walk this way with me. Well, he's being detained right now just in the back of my car. I'm not going anywhere, okay?
What do you...
They're on the scene with your husband in that car.
Should I go get him?
Has he been drinking tonight?
No.
Okay, well, he's going to need picked up somehow. That's quite a walk, right?
Yeah. In terms of him tonight, I mean, are you...
There's a chance that he's going to jail.
Okay, should I have...
I've been here, okay?
Yeah.
I can't give you any legal advice, okay? I've been here, okay? We got the license plate off the car, came back to this address. This is where I've been. So I don't know the totality of the circumstances that they have down there, but this is where we're at, okay? Someone called in, said he hit a vehicle, took off.
Yeah,
Okay.
he didn't take off. He just came home to get the insurance information.
Okay, that's here, there, or...
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. He doesn't want to answer any questions, that's fine, that's his right.
That's
fine, I'm not...
matter,
Yeah,
right?
correct,
I mean, that's
correct.
not against him.
Yeah, correct, 100%.
Yeah.
So
we just want to get a hold of somebody, and I don't... Is that a Monday morning thing? Or, if we try to get somebody...
as far as attorney, you can try, but yeah, probably Monday morning. Like I said, he's been advised of his rights, so it's.
Do you have your friend's dad's number, or your friend?
Brad?
Yeah.
I could get it.
Do you want to... Is he allowed to text his lawyer?
I'm not going to let him text anybody in the back of my car. That's just a safety issue.
All right, do you want to...
I will, if you bring him his phone out and he wants to be cool with me, which he has been so far.
With you.
Yeah, which you have been so far.
I do not have my phone.
Okay, he has the number.
Yeah.
I don't have the number.
Okay.
So let me go
I'll be
get
cool. I'm not
Christian.
gonna it's upstairs, I think. I would never run on my own.
You did run though, brother.
Okay, well after. But,
have a seat, watch your head.
Appreciate it. Hey Kate. Hey Kate.
He smells like it. He won't do any testing, but every word he said, and I smell it on him, appears to be 2-4. Well, I said that it appears that her and the dad are covering up for somebody, and obviously somebody was driving the car, and she said, yeah, he was driving. She has not told me that. She dropped him off, but she said he has not been drinking tonight.
I spoke to the attorney.
Okay.
He said...
Like I said, that's fine. That's his right. So. Yeah. Okay. Well, Mom's here. I'll let you know just as a courtesy. You are under arrest for OVI at this time. Okay. So what'll happen, we'll go back to our police department. We got some paperwork to do. We got to get your fingerprints, get your photographs. Okay.
The cops further questioned the mother, but she remained evasive, withholding details about the incident.
Which means when we're done with all that stuff, Mom will be able to come pick you up. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right.
Can I go with him?
No, he's an adult.
All right, let me get my husband.
Okay, did you drop your husband off down there?
I can't remember at this point.
Okay.
Exactly how. Your attorney has advised you not to say anything until he talks to you tomorrow. But he says they'll process you tonight, and we'll be able to pick him up later.
Yes, ma'am. So and he has his phone, so he can call you when he's all done.
All right, so we'll be over to get you shortly.
Love you.
Love you too. Koffel says, we'll work it out.
So she is saying that with all this going on, she can't remember how her husband got down there. They have spoke with a lawyer, so he's not going to answer any questions or do any tests. The 18-year-old son. Good, step out for me. Watch your head. If you're cool when we get in here, I'll take your handcuffs off for you.
Appreciate it.
So, I got to give you the opportunity and kind of explain this to you. It's your right either way. I'll give you more detail here in a couple minutes. You're going to get a chance to give a breath sample, totally up to you either way. Okay? And then you can have a seat in this brown chair. Are you going to take that? Okay.
Whatever my lawyer thinks.
You're good, man. I just got to present it to you. If you don't want to answer, that's fine. You said, depends. Would you mind signing right here for me? It doesn't mean you're going to answer questions.
What does it mean then?
It just means, so obviously, as I said, you should stop wasting time. So if I ask you something and you don't feel like answering it, you don't have to. But it's basically just saying that I read you the rights, you understand them. Okay, if you don't want to answer, you don't have to answer.
I do not want to lawyer at the time. What if I do want to?
But you don't have to. You have the right to stop answering at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
So even if I want a lawyer, I still sign?
You don't have to sign. It's up to you. But if...
Could I just talk to my lawyer?
So there's questions back here that I'm going to ask.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you if you're going to answer them or not.
Can I talk to my lawyer before I sign? Is that allowed?
Yeah, we can do that.
The suspect was charged with operating a vehicle under the influence and failure to stop after an accident. Now, this drunk off-duty cop uses every excuse to avoid jail.
So, I've been doing this for a while. I know that you've consumed an alcoholic beverage today. How much did you drink?
I haven't drank alcohol, sir.
I have a PBT. Would you want to prove me wrong with the PBT?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
It all began on December 26, 2024, when a sheriff's deputy pulled over a car for speeding and erratic driving.
How's it going? Why are you driving like that?
Good driver.
What's that?
Might not be a good driver.
You might not be a good driver? You were going 80 miles an hour. Where are you coming from?
I'm in buddy's house here.
Alright. How much have you had to drink? Nothing at all? Okay. Well, so when I looked around to catch up to you, you were going 80 miles an hour. That's why I turned around. When I turned around, you were failing to maintain your lane, too. You understand why that's concerning, right? Okay, where are you headed to? Okay, and you said you're coming from a buddy's house? Okay. Nothing to drink over there? Okay. Take your hat off. Put your hands up here. See the tip of my finger? Just follow with your eyes, and your eyes only move toward me. Move toward me a little bit. There you go. Okay, give me a second. Who do you work for?
IPD.
Okay. All right. Give me a second, okay? Shut your truck off.
Yes, sir.
Give me the key too.
Yes, sir.
You have a gun on you?
There's room in the console.
Just don't reach for your gun. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I have to be at work in the morning.
All right. What time you got to be at work?
8.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. You have the key?
My key fob. It's in the room.
All right. You can grab your key fob. All right. Appreciate you. Hang tight.
The cops asked the man to take a sobriety test. He came up with one excuse after another to dodge it, but the officers had other plans.
True it. But go ahead and hop on out real quick. You're not under arrest. You know what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and walk right back here. Any weapons on you or anything?
Yes, sir.
All right. Quick, walk back here. True it. So you're speeding. You fail to maintain your lane. As I'm standing at the window, I smell an odor of an alcoholic beverage. Now you're chewing gum. Can you be okay? Can you be honest with me and let me know, did you consume any alcohol at all?
No, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Is there any reason at all that I'd be smelling alcohol on you?
No, I have cologne on.
Okay. Was anybody drinking at your buddy's house? That's where you're coming from?
No.
I said, okay, cool. All right. I'd like to do a field sobriety test on you just to make sure that you're okay to continue driving. Are you willing to go through a field sobriety test?
So, I don't have my ankle brace on. I broke my ankle in the gunfight.
You what?
I broke my ankle in the gunfight as a cop, my right ankle.
Okay.
I don't have my brace on. I also have ankylosing spondylitis, so I have some instability in my hips and everything else.
So are you not able to do a standardized field sobriety test?
So, I totally feel safe to drive home, but I do have some injuries.
Okay. So are you not able to do the standardized tests?
Well,
because of course there's alternative testing that we can do as well.
Like what?
Are you a cop?
Yes, I'm with APD.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's the alphabet test, counting tests, and finger dexterity.
Okay. Well, and my hand's been broken a lot, but
okay.
I know the alphabet.
Okay. Are you willing to go through the testing?
So what does it consist of?
So I would do the normal HGN test with your eyes. You've probably been educated on that, I'm sure. And then because you have inabilities to walk and turn, as you're saying, I believe you. We could go on with the alphabet test, counting test, and finger dexterity test.
So my fingers, you can see my hand's been broken a lot.
What about your other hand?
My left hand. So I have ankylosing spondylitis. Have you ever heard of that?
What's that?
I have ankylosing spondylitis.
Okay. Never heard of that.
It's a rheumatoid arthritis condition.
Come on back over here.
It affects all your joints, so your joint dexterity is not as good.
Okay. So are you not able to do a finger dexterity?
Well,
where you're going like this with your
it's
fingers?
super bad rheumatoid arthritis in all your joints.
Okay.
So it would definitely affect that.
So you wouldn't be able to do any hand movement. That's okay. I mean,
it would probably mess it up a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Take your hat off. Go ahead and put it right there. Could you put my? Thank you. So you still currently work for APD?
Yeah, I gotta be at work tomorrow.
Okay.
Afterward, the cops asked the man to perform an eye test and recite the alphabet, though it was clear he was having trouble keeping up.
All the way together, just like this. There you go. Hands to your sides. Stay in that position until I instruct you to do otherwise, okay? You see the tip of my finger right here?
Yes, sir.
I just want you to follow that with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move
Yes,
your
sir.
head or your body.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
understand that test?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about it?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. Any recent head injuries, TBIs, concussions?
I did break my skull and parachute jump in the Army.
About how long ago?
It's been years.
Okay.
8 years.
So nothing recent?
No.
Okay, cool.
I still box and stuff, but I shouldn't have a head injury.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. What, do you have gum in your mouth?
Yes, sir.
Spit your gum out. What kind of gum is it?
So I chew like it's my teeth. I quit dipping.
Uh-huh.
So I have to always chew gum. I always have gum in my mouth.
Okay. Okay. All right. Do me a favor. What level of education do you have?
I went through high school in Louisiana.
Okay. Do you know your alphabet?
Pretty good.
I mean, you're required to know your alphabet to be in law enforcement. So.
I'm from Louisiana, so it's not as good.
Okay. You know your alphabet, though?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay. Do you know how to count and count backwards?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to start with the letter G, continue your alphabet without singing it until you hit T.
Going forward?
Yes, sir. Do you understand the test?
Yeah, I don't know if I really am not. It's embarrassing. My education level in Louisiana is not that good.
But you made it to high school?
Yeah.
Through high school? I mean, you have to have your GED or at least high school diploma to be a cop, right?
Military service.
But do you have a high school diploma?
I do, but I tested out of school early. So.
Okay. Are you unable to do that test?
So what is the test again?
So I want you to start with the letter G, continue your alphabet forward until you hit T without singing your alphabet.
Without singing it?
Yes, sir.
I might could try that, but...
Go ahead. Do you understand it?
Yeah, so G forward to T without singing it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. G-H I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P-T.
Okay. Do you know how to count backwards?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. I want you to start with 68 and count backwards until you hit 53.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Okay.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
From 68 to when?
To 53.
Alright, so 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53.
As he struggled through the remaining tests, his condition became more evident, yet he didn't change his story.
So I'm right-hand dominant, and I broke the carpals really bad. And then my left hand, it still has ankylosing, that spondylitis. It really messes up the joints and restricts the movements there.
Okay. So which hand do you have best movement in?
So my right's going to be a little bit limited with like actually closing in, but I could almost simulate, but it'll be a little restricted.
So, again, easy question. Which hand do you have better movement in?
I would say my right, but it's a little mangled if you could just take that into account.
Absolutely, I will.
Okay.
For this test, I want you to start with your index finger and your thumb. When I tell you to, you'll go like this. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's one iteration. I want you to do that 3 times. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to show you again?
Yes.
So when I tell you to, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. That was one iteration. I want you to do that 3 times.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Third iteration.
Okay. So I've been doing this for a while. I know that you've consumed an alcoholic beverage today. How much did you drink?
I haven't drank alcohol, sir.
I have a PBT. Would you want to prove me wrong with the PBT?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir. How's that on your wrist? Yes, sir.
See you at a farm in the vehicle.
Move your hand here. Thank you. Oh, this one you need loosened a little? Okay. How's that? That help a little? Okay, that one. No, I know that. My whole finger fits in that one, so. And this one feel okay? This one feels good. Okay, all right. I'm gonna double lock them here. We'll walk right here, sir. And face my vehicle. Face my vehicle right here.
I gave the 39 driver at the details and like about 30 minutes now.
No further call.
So I have a rosary in my pocket. Can I please keep that for me?
Yeah. A razor in your pocket.
Rosary.
Rosary. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Anything else on you that would pinch me, poke me?
No, brother.
Okay. This the rosary?
Yes, can I?
Yeah, absolutely.
You put it around my neck if you'd like.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can put it in here if you're okay with that.
Wherever you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the cops explained the legal process ahead, making it clear that if he didn't cooperate, the consequences would be far worse.
Do me a favor, open your mouth. Lift up your tongue. Do you have anything else in your mouth?
Yes, sir.
Time is 23:46. So I'll have you walk back over here, get you in the vehicle. I'm not far from here. It'll be a 2-minute drive.
Yes, sir. Could you, I have a scarf on. Could you cover my ears with it, please, a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, man.
Oh no, if that really helps.
Yeah, if you give me some heat.
Go ahead, hop in. Get you some heat back here. Let me reach your hand here. So, listen to me, I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for DWI. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, licensed nurse or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or a physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid by the law enforcement agency. Do you agree to take my test?
So, a chemical test, a blood test?
The breath test.
I would like to do a blood test.
Okay, but not the breath test?
So, I would like to do a blood test right now.
But
I'm willing to pay for it. I would like to have a blood technician come.
Okay. So if I decide to go that route, then we can do the blood test. But first, thing that I do is breath tests. So my question to you is, do you agree to take the breath test?
So may I have a blood test in lieu of the breath test?
No, sir.
So I would like a blood test.
Okay. I can't force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand?
No.
Okay, I'll read it again. I can't force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. You understand that?
Could you explain that in layman's?
Yeah, so if you refuse to take this breath test, you may lose your non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. And if you're convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. So basically, if you refuse to be tested, you may lose your license. In addition to that, you might receive a greater sentence because you refuse to do the breath test.
Yes, sir, but I didn't refuse.
Okay. I'll take you over there. I'll put you right next to the machine and I'll give you an opportunity. Okay?
And can I have an attorney?
What's that?
May I have an attorney?
Yes, but you're right to have an attorney right now. You can't get an attorney right now.
So
This
no
is
attorney? I couldn't call an attorney?
Yeah, it says your right to speak to an attorney or remain silent does not apply to the requirement of New Mexico law that you take a breath test.
Okay, may I have a blood technician?
We'll get to that point, but we'll get out of here for now.
So, right now, no?
Right now, no. First order of business for me is a breath test.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Thank you. Hang tight.
The man was charged with aggravated DWI, speeding, and failure to maintain lanes. This case stood apart. After committing an unimaginable act in the dressing room, this predator attempted to escape, igniting a wild chase that left everyone in shock.
Turn over this time, can you get it again? Roll over! Roll over! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back now!
On October 21st, 2024, a father calls the police to report indecent exposure and public indecency involving a suspect at TJ Maxx. The police rush to the scene, unaware of what they're about to face.
We're just gonna talk outside for a second so we can get away from people. Cool. Hey, you have an ID with you?
Stop! Stop! Stop, you're gonna get tased! Turn over! Turn over this time, can you get it again? Roll over! Roll over! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back now! Yes.
I'm just scared, I'm running. I'm running. Running because I'm scared. What's going on? Please tell me what's going on.
You're up in custody.
Clear in custody, 1237.
Everybody else slow down.
Another police unit soon arrived, revealing more about the man's past.
677 dealt with him.
Well, obstruction right now because we asked you to do something and you decided not to.
And I was just terrified. I've had bad experiences with cops before.
Good? Okay.
Taser deployment.
It's,
Okay.
Quick.
320 trip.
I just had a bad experience
Okay.
with cops before.
Quick.
You got a
377, where you at? We're in front of rack room.
No, just something. And I've really had some bad experiences with cops. Just conversation. Dude, I said in there, I just want to have a conversation with you. There's no need to take off. Dude, I've had some bad experiences with cops.
I don't doubt it. There might be a reason for that.
Dude, you're taking off
There
from
might be a reason for
There's
it.
not.
kind of car did you drive here?
I drive a black truck.
Black truck? Where's it parked at?
It's over there.
Is that
Can
it?
No, I mean, can I ask what's going on?
I told you, I just wanted to talk to you outside, away from customers.
Yeah.
And then when we get outside, you take off.
I know, sir. I just panicked. I just panicked.
Why?
Because I haven't had good experiences.
What about me when I first approached you said that wasn't good?
It's not you in general.
Okay, so why'd we run? Okay, so why'd we run?
Because I was panicked.
You want a patrol team to collect this stuff, or
I went over to Chick-fil-A. I just had some lunch.
The actual person, the guy come out of the shed did not threaten him with a knife. Everything's 10-4. I'm going to have the business to extra watch for a couple weeks.
Anything?
Okay.
5-3, 323.
Is there any way I can tell my wife?
Go ahead, second bullet.
No, no.
Alright, one.
I don't know what's going on.
What, dude, right now you're in handcuffs, you're detained by the police. We're going to explain, we'll give all the right to talk to you about what's going on in there. But right now, we're letting you calm down, you breathe, you're bleeding, get that taken care of. And right now you're detained by the police. We'll discuss further in a little bit, okay?
Yeah, this shouldn't be too far. It should be worth
Yeah,
it.
yeah, these
Her
two
now,
phones.
come out, take
Yeah,
a photo.
that one and then this one. Oh, is that's his too?
Yeah, that's his.
Okay.
Is this one of y'all's or both?
That's mine.
Okay, just leave that one there. We're going to TI it. That one's this one.
Oh, that's Atkins's right there. Yeah, I was right there underneath.
Yeah, that's
Atkins?
Yeah.
That's mine.
I don't understand.
And then the keys are right underneath the
I haven't
pros,
done
but
anything.
The cops spoke with the loss prevention officer to uncover what really happened, but instead, it only raised more questions.
I'm trying to figure out, I just had our regional loss prevention manager, because I'm trying to figure out if there was a critical incident that I need to call in. So,
so I got a so regarding the mail that was in your store earlier, I guess this week.
That exposed himself?
Yeah, so we just need to know if he came back into the store today, not just a little while ago, that you know of.
I don't know of, but we can also, we can review footage and see.
Is there a way you can review footage right now to see if he...
it'll take a little bit of time because I'm going to have to watch the front door for like the entire day. Do you know about what time he may have possibly come in?
I would say maybe 12:15 to 12:30ish.
Oh, okay, so not too long. So
within the past hour, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely can because I'm the one who found him on the video the first time, so I know what he looks like. So yeah, I'll review from like 12 o'clock on.
He's wearing the same stuff as last time.
Oh,
so
perfect.
I'm Detective Sherman, by the way. I'm the one investigating the case.
Oh, okay.
So that's my call. That's my office number and email on there. So if you do find something, just shoot me an email or give me a call. Leave me a voicemail, either one. On the back of that card is the case number.
Okay.
So you can just reference that.
Okay, and I think I have the information from when you called the store the other day too. So
it may have just been an officer that called. I just got it assigned to me today.
Okay.
So
I was out here because of what was happening in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So I had a couple customers came in and said there were shots fired in the parking lot. Okay, there were not shots. Okay, because we have to call it into our corporate office as a critical incident.
No,
so I was like, I'm trying to figure out if I need to call this in as a critical incident or not.
No shots fired, nothing like that.
I was in the back on a conference call, and the key carrier comes running back there, and I was like, oh great, okay. So no danger to customers or anything like that.
No shots fired, nothing, no weapons on him, nothing like that.
Okay.
So yeah, everything's good.
Of course, that was made up by the customers. I had a feeling, but because nobody was like panicked. So all right, I'm gonna go review that right now, and then if I find anything, I will let you know.
We'll still be out here for a bit. So if you see me still out here, holler at me. But if not, that's the best way to reach.
Yeah, no, I saw it as soon as I was behind that truck and I was about to...
Yeah, and I guess the clothing party flagged me down as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Where's the shoes at? Oh, out there in that bag.
Do you need
I
think it was the calling party. She flagged me down in the van, gray van. said that he was back in Chick-fil-A. I get in Chick-fil-A, a customer sitting down like, hey, in the bathroom. Okay. So,
Do you know where she I know. Yeah, she just took off. Okay.
I met her as I was going up behind you.
Okay.
So nobody that's flagged you down is probably still here? They're probably
in the restaurant, I may try and go up there if you watch him and get the guys that told me he's in the bathroom, his information.
Yeah. Is that this guy right here? Or was it a customer?
It was a customer.
Okay.
So I may try to go up there and
check
meet
with
with
your
them.
FTO and I'll hang out stand up.
Yeah.
What am I doing here?
Detectives want to come out, so Detective Sherman. So we just don't want to talk to him anymore because.
Other than like medical or whatever you need. Yeah.
Anything, just nothing, no question. Why he's being.
Well, actually, more than likely, you're under arrest for obstruction now because we asked you to be detained early and you took off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Afterward, the cops reviewed TJ Maxx's surveillance footage. What they uncovered about him led them to move forward with legal action.
You knew it because you ran. That's not. You heard it.
Right. I panicked.
Exactly. That's why we're all here.
You know, this is going to be the same guy that was on the name and everything.
Yeah, just based on the shoes and everything.
Okay.
Hey, Raj, on that
Have you already seen that?
Yeah, that's after seeing that.
No, do you see that white Ram?
Yeah.
Yep. So it's right next to that. It's just blocked.
The big got too big for the 2500.
Okay.
Well, I was at a different angle.
Okay.
When she was like, "Hey, that's his truck."
Oh, gotcha.
So when I was standing up here, it looked like the first one, but it was either that first one or this next one that's right above this lady.
Okay, and the one that's next to the pole right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one.
Next to the pole.
The big one.
I think so.
You still need a tag.
Yeah.
The 621 Eminem 97 out here in rack room shoes.
Okay.
He's just in the car.
Bridge line driving up 97. Yeah.
Atkins ran over to grab his car.
So.
520 up Robbie. Okay. So yeah, just call Chick-fil-A. Will you log Nora Baker Sam 236?
You know, we do the loop, don't see him, then we get the call that
520 up Robbie.
says he went back. Well, no, actually, we thought we were tracking down the cars.
Okay.
So that's when Monzo was going to check that Subaru that was leaving. Well, as we're pulling out behind Monzo, this lady in a Odyssey flagged us down. She's like, he went back into Chick-fil-A. He's in there.
Okay.
So I'm outside trying to figure out which car because she pointed out his car. Adkins goes inside and it's like, hey, he's in the bathroom. So as soon as I go inside, they're coming out of the bathroom and Adkins is just like, no, we're just going to go outside and talk.
Yeah.
Just going to talk. We got to detain you. We're going to talk to you about something. And he's like, okay. We come out of the front door. As soon as it opens, he just freaking boof, runs, comes through the drive-through, starts going this way, cuts back this way, and just yeah. And he warned him.
Yeah.
And that's how we end up here. And he's like, I just panicked. What'd you panic for? We just want to talk to you. So.
Well, they weren't lying when he's wearing the exact same.
Oh no, it's identical because I saw him as he walked out. I was like, oh, same shoes, same everything.
Yeah.
So.
Make sure TI's document that for me. Well, it didn't help. So I leave for lunch. I go grab a bite real quick. George calls me and it's like, hey, they went to that guy down back at Chick-fil-A. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna swing by the station, grab the report in my file and stuff, and I'm heading that way. And so I start heading down here, and y'all say he's running. Well, as I'm coming down here, I'm checking my voicemails because my phone keeps going off, and people are calling my office going, hey, he's down here, instead of just calling the police, being like, hey, come get him.
We got medical on the way, right?
Yes.
Right now, I don't know. He possibly went to TJ's. Do you need somebody to go in there and talk to anybody? And I
maybe grab footage or?
Yeah, that'd be great. If you don't mind just running there and ask if he did go in there, and if so, get their name, but you can give them my card to contact me.
Are the folks still in?
Yeah, they're working on that. All right, partner, what's your last name? And what's your middle name? You ever been arrested before?
Yes.
For what?
I will not say.
It's public record if you've been arrested.
It's not on record.
Was that, were you a juvenile?
Huh?
Were you a juvenile?
Been wiped.
Okay. What counties have you been arrested in?
Eden County.
Okay. Any other counties?
No.
As far as you know?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Well,
he said he's been arrested before, but he can't tell me why. He said, I said, why can't you tell me? He's like, because it's been wiped out.
I'll look. I'll see.
65999. 65999.
The man was charged with indecent exposure and obstruction. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting videos. See you in the next one.